First of all, we did not prevent Kotoko Timbers from entering the safe zone because in GFA's wisdom, they ask every club to provide a safe zone for team buses. So when Kotoko bus was coming, there were some heavy bird men in another car following the bus. So we allowed the bus. When the bus got there, 1:50, 1:30, then 1:35, then the bus was allowed in. But they were followed by the heavy bird men. So I was called. When I got there, they were inside the safe zone. They wanted to enter with their car. And then the supporters also didn't want them to enter with that car. By that time, the bus was inside. So when I got there, they said that car have to enter. Then I asked, whose car is that? They say they are stewards of the club. They are guiding the club. So I told them, we don't allow stewards to come to safe zone. It is only the team bus that have to come to the safe zone. So in my own wisdom, I told them, okay, then the people who are inside should come out so that we will allow that car to come in. It took us like 15 minutes before they will accept to come out. So they were not prevented from entering this thing. Because if you look at the video, if you watch the video critically, the bus was inside. It was inside the safe zone.
Minute for me, Alphonse. Let me just do this quickly. Hold on 1 minute. Stephen. Stephen Ozubwedi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please, I can hear.
Is it the case that your bus was allowed in, but you were prevented from bringing a vehicle full of macho men to the stadium? That's what Alphonse alleges.
We don't travel with macho men for away games, and no other vehicle apart from our bus. To some extent, the vehicle that carries administrators or board members that are allowed entry. So these people came there, and because those at the gates were resistant to allowing us entry, that was if you've gotten a video and the sound of that video, you will hear what they were talking about. That we are not here to enter via this place, but allow the bus to enter, and we go and pay. So all of those people that you saw there paid and entered through the designated entry for supporters, not where you saw them.
So it is not the case that you had another vehicle full of macho men, which they prevented.
No.
Alphonse,
don't carry macho men with us for games, not even home games.
Alphonse,
Virtue.
You heard Stephen.
If you watch the video critically, you will realize that the team bus was inside the safe zone. If you watch the video critically, and if you watch the people who were trying to enter with the players, you will see that they are heavily built men. So one of our stewards was telling them that when they came to pre-match,
Alphonse, I have seen the video. We can hear the supporters saying, "Let the bus enter."
That is where I am coming.
So no, hold on. Alphonse, I'm asking the question. We have seen the video where we can clearly see the bus being prevented, where we can see supporters saying, "Let the bus enter. They have money. They can pay and enter, but the bus must enter." So, at what point are you telling us that? They were preventing
where that guy was talking. It is at the safe zone where he was talking. It was the safe zone, but they were pushing for the second car to enter. The second car is what they were pushing for, that second car to enter. And one guy said, "We brought money. Me this car by 10,000. We are coming to pay." You understand? But we are not going through the dressing room of the players. And then one of our steward was telling them that when they came for training, the pre-match, They did not say they are coming with their stewards. Their stewards must enter through that place. So they are not going to allow them to enter through that place. So where that guy was standing,
Alphonse,
saying,
Alphonse,
was the safe zone.
okay,
He was
Alphonse,
inside.
Alphonse, the video I have seen, I have actually seen the Kotoko vehicle. The second car that you say you've seen, what vehicle was that? Do you know its registration number? Let's put it out. If there was any,
it was a V8. When the gate, the security guy at the gate prevented that vehicle from entering, the letter said it is coach's vehicle. That is what they were saying, that it is coach's vehicle. Then I asked those guys outside, inside the safe zone, to go out so that I will allow the vehicle to enter. But by the time they came out, then they have moved the vehicle to the car park around the stadium.
And you say this this V8 you allege had macho men in there?
Yes.
Please,
the letter told me that it is coach's vehicle.
Hold on, Stephen, what are you saying?
You see,
hello, Stephen.
Our coach doesn't use a V8.
Okay.
His car is a Land Cruiser Prado, and that car had no macho men. A friend of our coach was driving that car, and he didn't come through that entry point. And the car that brought the supporters, the ones you are seeing in the video, is a 2M Express car, which came from Kumasi straight to the venue. But that car didn't enter through where our bus was entering. It parked outside.
So Alphonse, where did you see this V8?
So, thank you. How will I know that vehicle, if it is Prado, how will I know that Prado belongs to?
He's suggesting to you that the
Prado
did not. Hold on, Alphonse. He says the Prado did not follow the team bus. No. That's what he's telling you. Is that so? Where did you see? Which vehicle did you see following the team bus? Because it makes it very clear, their coach's vehicle was not following the team bus.
It was following the team bus because I was inside the stadium. So they have to call me to come to the back there. You understand? To meet those guys.
Alphonse, let's leave it for people to
so
judge. The video is out there. Hold on a minute, Alphonse.
Notice that.
The video is out there. We'll leave it for people to make their own judgment. But let me get to you on something. My checks indicate that in Nsoatreman FC, even when you were in Division 1, you were banned from the usage of your park, the Chumesi Park, because of acts of violence. As a board, aren't you concerned, and what have you been doing that consistently your team is associated with violence?
Thank you. We have been talking to our supporters. Yesterday, what happened?
And they've been continuing like that?
No, thank you.
Winston here.
The journalist to tell his side of the story.
Okay.
But you have asked me one question in relation to where the team bus have to park. But the whole incident that transpired, you never asked me to narrate what happened. You understand? So it's like you are taking a side because of what they have sent to you. You want to base on it.
No, I haven't taken sides.
I got to know that somebody had been stabbed after the match. And that is why our the guy who is in charge of our Facebook posted, "We have won the match." Chill. He himself was not aware until they prompt him. Then he said, "Oh, this is unacceptable." Then you have to pull down the post because he will not be aware that somebody has passed. So, and then you post that somebody should go and chill.
Okay. Alphonse, now that you've raised it, I just ask you a quick question, and then I will go back to the question I asked you, which you did not answer. So, per your statement, quick question. Who, to your knowledge, stabbed the guy Do you know the guy?
No, I don't know the guy. After the match, then we came out to hear that somebody had been stabbed. And when we are still doing investigation, we are doing our own investigation. We are going into the community one by one. We want to know the person who did it, who caused this problem for Ghana football, because it is not about Nsoatreman, it is about Ghana football. So we are also looking for the person. As I'm talking to you, I am on my way to the police station to see what is happening there, because the police commander has invited us to come, because when I called him, he said he left. He was the last person who left the place. So I know by this time he has gathered some information that he wants us to share. You understand?
Okay. Yeah. So let's get back to. Yeah. Go ahead.
For me, as I'm talking to you now, I cannot say it is X person or Z person, because it is an information we gathered that he had confrontation with somebody near the stadium. They started it from a drinking bar.
Just read your
close
statement
to the stadium.
Alphonse, hold on 1 minute. Let me read your statement to you. Initial reports gathered suggest that an altercation ensued between the two supporters outside the stadium. We have been informed that an argument had earlier happened between the deceased and the culprits, okay, at a nearby drinking spot that later brought up this stabbing incident behind the stadium. The altercation degenerated into fisticuff, leading to the stabbing of the deceased, and Nsoatreman wishes to categorically condemn this act of violence in no uncertain terms. This statement actually suggests that you know two persons who were engaged in an altercation, who were engaged in a dispute, because people had told you this and this person. Why is it difficult to tell us that? Because your statement is suggesting knowledge of the person.
No, thank you. The statement said information gathered. Because, thank you, if you assuming you are there, and then you don't know what is happening, and then you come out, and people outside saying that there was argument between the two of them. You understand? It started from a drinking bar, and then ended up at the back of the stadium. So me, I will not know the person until I also go down to fish for the person, because people
please can I come in?
will not want to give information, but we also have to go down and make sure we get the information.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
That's what people was discussing outside there.
Okay.